Legal Services Budget. Mr. Nelson.
This is item number 13 on your agenda. The attachment to the agenda abstract details that we've paid to date roughly $234,000 in legal services. The legal services budget of the board covers a wide variety of subject matter, just simply from general representation to litigation. We have on hand roughly $198,000 in invoices that we have not paid pending additional budget authorization. We sat down with the county attorney last week, the county manager and I did, and reviewed some projected activity through the end of your current fiscal year, and you see the basis of those projections in this analysis. The analysis indicates that we'll have an additional need of roughly $394,000 based on those assumptions. Of course, if we don't incur those expenses between now and the end of the fiscal year, the money obviously will lapse into fund balance. We don't spend it.
Do I have a motion?
A motion to approve, Mr. Chairman.
A motion to approve. Any discussion? Mr. Oakenshaw.
This is a staggering number, particularly on the eve of our budget situation discussions. This is 133% over budget. Not speaking to the pro or cons of the Shalati case, but we're approaching $400,000 in what we spent on that already. We haven't gone to court yet. That could cost us well more than the original contract. I think we could have handled that much better, but we were in a rush. Some of us were in a rush. I also question Wyatt and Blake. I believe Mr. DiBiasio brought that up. And Kai, I noticed that it says through year end 45,000. Is that a total from the original 27 something, or is that in addition to?
It's in addition to.
Okay, so that brings up the representation for the three commissioners sitting to my left to $87,000. We can discuss Wyatt and Blake at another time. I find that interesting because now what we're doing is we're expanding the $15,000 cap that you guys suggested last time that I argued against, and I would like to point out that at this point my cost on this is zero. Now we're going to $30,000, and I'm glad to back up our staff with this. I'm not opposed to the motion. I'm just pretty much disgusted by the amount of money that we're wasting here. Thank you.
Wasted is a great term.
It's a great term. Thank you.
Very well put.
Very appropriate.
Thank you.
Very well put.
Anybody want to?
Nobody wants these lawsuits, Mr. Chairman. And
you brought it on, my man.
No, sir. No, sir, Mr. Lane. Mr. Lane, Wyatt Blake is your deal. If you had to divvied out that honey of a contract, we wouldn't be defending it like we are. Don't lay that crap on us. And you're the one that's caused that. You're the one that's reported and reported the charges. And what reason we have to go to Wyatt Blake. So you're not out of this yet, Mr. Lane. You're the exact reason we're having to pay this right now. This burden is you and the previous board, and you know it. So don't lay that crap on me about that. This is we brought on ourselves.
Well,
you're full of it.
That, won't we?
You're full of it.
That sounds like disrespectful language to me.
Well, it is disrespectful, and I apologize if I'm disrespectful. But to sit over there and to say that I brought this on when you're the one that has initiated these things like this Charlotte Observer frivolous lawsuit that you took the papers, ran to the Charlotte Observer and said, "Oh my goodness, they're acting out of like they're supposed to be," and then we have to pay that expense, and the judge says that. So don't bring that mess on me.
We have a motion. Any other discussion?
Oh, I've got lots to discuss on that, but I'll pass.
A lot of discussion.
Any other discussion to the motion? Hearing none. Vote, please. And the motion passes unanimously.